All right, so the first one is how to write social media posts that sell. Now, this is the most basic thing that you can do. This is your Facebook 102 class, which is how to optimize your Facebook page for getting leads and sales. And this is lesson 4. Now, you can always tell where you are in your classes here in the breadcrumb links at the top. This is Facebook 102, and also over here on the sidebar. Now, we have updated this lesson to be all about the social media marketing that we are doing for Cabins of Birch Hollow. We are doing their organic social media marketing for them as part of our social media services. And our organic posts are selling out their cabin rentals. They're booked. They're booked for every weekend. And they did not require ads. They did not require anything special other than just good old-fashioned writing of a good social media post. I will tell you the one thing that we figured out was focus on one thing. And I'm going to show you an example here. This was the very first post that I did for Cabins of Birch Hollow. And people love the fact that they're pet friendly. So I highlighted 4 of their pet friendly cabins and sent links to them. Well, people loved this post. It got a lot of reactions. It got a lot of shares and comments. And, you know, if you're a pet lover, you get it. But I don't know that they necessarily got bookings from this. However, this post they did get bookings from because we focused on one cabin. We focused on one product or one service. Because up here, we're asking people to go look at all these and make a choice. And, you know, there was more to do. There's a book about website design that I really like, but it also has to do with any form of marketing. And the title of it is, Don't Make Me Think. I love that. Don't make it stupidly simple. I mean, really easy for people to follow through with what you're offering. Because remember, they're probably looking at your social media post on their phone while they're in the line at Starbucks. So if you don't get their attention and get them to act on it right now, they're probably not going to come back to it. So this post was about one cabin, and it was so popular that women were tagging their husbands on it to get them to book it. So again, no ad, just a basic social media post. And we break down exactly what you need to do here in this. I'm not going to go through all this, but you have it in the infographic. All right, so that's the first thing, how to write social media posts that sell. That doesn't require an ad. I will tell you, if you're a local business, these work better. And that's simply because local resonates with people more than, you know, the other people that you see online. Local businesses have a instant recognition and camaraderie with their fans that, global brands just don't. So it does work better if you're a local business, but that doesn't mean it can't work for you if you're not. All right, so that's number 1. Number 2 is how to craft an irresistible offer. This is all about making the right offer to the right people at the right time. It took me a long time to understand this, and I know from our members that this is something that y'all struggle with as well, because what I hear from y'all is, I have Pinterest boards and people visit my website from them, but they don't buy. Well, if you think about your own online behavior, buying behavior, the first time you see a product or service, you're not going to buy from it either. You're going to check it out. You're going to ask your friends. You're going to look at their reviews. You're going to compare other products. And that's what people are doing. Either that or they forgot. So you have to remind them. So this is how to craft an irresistible offer. And this was actually a topic that one of our members asked for. She said, and she actually called it a bulletproof offer. How do I make an offer that people just cannot resist? And so in this bonus webinar, we go through all of this. I'm not going to go through it, but what I will show you is the infographic from it, because this kind of encapsulates the whole idea of it. And that is that you want to create an offer that appeals to your target audience where they are in the buying cycle. Now, what is a buying cycle? Well, that's down here, and you'll learn a whole lot about this in the webinar. But basically, if someone visits your website for the first time, they're not ready to buy yet. And so if you hit them with an offer, for example, we're doing the social media marketing for one of our members called Horse of Our Dreams, or Horse of My Dreams. And their horses often cost $20,000. So the first time you visit their website, you're not going to be ready to buy a $20,000 horse. There's a lot more consideration that goes into that. So you can't hit people with a buying message right away. That's just not going to happen. So the buying cycle goes from visitor, someone who is new to your brand, a prospect, somebody who has shown interest, that they've either called you, they've spent a lot of time on your website, they've become a fan or a follower on social media. A lead is someone who takes action. Again, someone who takes a call, they subscribe to your email newsletter, they're asking other people for recommendations. That's not something that you can measure. And then ultimately, they become a buyer. And so this is all about how to create an offer that resonates with those people. Now, creating an irresistible offer can also be as simple as making sure that you're not missing something. And I want to give you an example. One of our members has an e-commerce website, and she was frustrated because she wasn't getting sales. And so I asked some of my colleagues to take a look at her website and tell me what they thought. Well, the first thing that they noticed was that the shipping was very high. And they said, the products are great, the website's great, but the shipping is just too high. So those are the things that you have to think about. What are your competitors doing? Can people buy it on Amazon cheaper and they get free shipping? I'm not saying that you need to be cheaper or offer free shipping, but you have to offer something that Amazon does not. So you have to think about the offer not just with tunnel vision of your brand, but as a whole of what are your competitors offering. I'll give you a perfect example. My competitors are lynda.com, Skillshare, Udemy, Amy Porterfield, people like that. I offer something that they do not, in that I offer one-on-one coaching with me, the founder. Nobody else offers that. No one. Now you can get coaching with some of those people, but you're going to pay $20,000 to do it. So I offer one-on-one coaching as a benefit of membership. And I want y'all to notice something. That's the first thing you see at the top of my website. Exactly what I offer that differentiates me from everyone else. Online social media training classes with one-on-one coaching. Boom, it's right there. I don't make you think. Up here is my logo and a picture of me, so you can tell that there's a person behind this business. So I'm making an irresistible offer before they've even scrolled down on my website. The question is, are you making the right offer at the right time?